Hello, Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining today. My name is Gina. Goodbye, Spiritually Gina. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. Today we're doing a new moon hangout. We have, I believe, 11 on the list today. Sorry, just sorting myself. This Cancer energy, guys. Wow. Wow. That little meme is a meme. It's like, wow. So, I think there's a meme like that. That's how I've been. Wow. Wow. It's been great. But I've also been indulging myself a little bit as well. So, I will be back on track soon enough here. How have you guys' day been? Great, I hope so far. Today, that'll be fun, but not today. Not today. That'll be fun for spirit guide messages. God, I should have put some product on my skin. We're dry as someone's vagina right now. Sorry, I should have been more organized, but like I said, this Cancer energy honestly has been getting to me. Usually I'm pretty stoic, but I guess we all have moments and energies. But whatever. Again, I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Gonna cleanse. I'm sorry, I have to go get some product for my skin. My skin's laughing at me. I'd like to know. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, today we're super casual as fuck. But yeah, we're putting a little bit of skincare on camera, but I just needed to. But I'm wondering, have you guys been singing more? For me personally, all of a sudden I'm like humming, I'm singing, I'm like more in feminine energy, I suppose. But yeah, I've been singing. Like, that's interesting because like humming like all the time now, like making up music in my head again. I used to do that as a kid, but stopped that. But again, I have. It's really interesting this time around. New moon. Exactly. But yeah, singing. I'm like, how interesting. And someone shared mermaids. And I've also just been thinking about mermaids as well recently. I'm like, I don't know what the hell is going on. But yes, I've been singing. Like, that's really interesting. You've been dancing. Yeah, I guess we've been like doing just subconsciously our minds like, okay, let's just movement and or singing, because when you sing, you do move energy in your body, and boy oh boy, I've been moving a lot of energy, and definitely when you dance as well, you move energy in your body. All right, so up first we have first up we have ME. Am I going to be a med student in the next 3 years? Medicine has always been my passion. All right, so actually, this isn't your spread. I can do still a spread for you, but this is a spread that I pulled 2 days ago or a day ago for myself. It says follow your passion, breathe, and find inner calm. So I just feel that, of course, this is something that you can do, especially if you're passionate about it. There's not, I can pull cards, but I can already tell you intuitively, basically, that yes, this is something that you should, and definitely will do. Especially, I feel having someone that has some spiritual knowledge or spiritual background in such a field like medicine. That's something that's very, very beautiful, and also very, I feel, task, like a spiritual task, like a task. Maybe like you're there to almost revolutionize medicine itself, you know? So I just feel this is your message here. I mean, and I pull these cards for myself, but I know that it will resonate with you because it resonates with me. It's hard to be a med student in my country. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we pull 3 cards then, but it's always the saying we have, put your mind to it, you can do it. But anyways, let's just get some spiritual advice from your guides. About the matter today, we're using Mystic Moon Oracle and also my little mini cards here. I don't think I've ever used these on camera before. Been using them, loving them, especially loving this combination here. So let's just pull 3 cards, please, about med student, messages from guides. We have received, so they understand your request. Summer could be important time, perhaps taking classes in the summertime, even doing it to where perhaps, I don't know if you can do this where you're at, but doing classes in the summertime to kind of help expedite the process. We have balancing the scales, and we also have awakening. And I was saying, how cool is it to have someone that has just spiritual knowledge in the medical field, in any field really, but it's almost like you can bring a revolution, or you can bring a lot of immense change to that field because of just the spiritual component, the spiritual aspect. And I'm going to pull 3 here. Well, that was supposed to be 3, but they gave me 4, so I guess that's the number. So 3 more cards, please. We have here the 7 of Pentacles. So having patience in this process. The exam is in summertime. Okay, that's really cool. So I see that could possibly go really well for you, especially because it is highlighted here in the cards. We have the 6 of Wands. That could be personal victory, personal spirit, embodied spirit. And one more. I'll be like, okay, spit out. The Knight of Wands. So a Knight of Swords, excuse me. So this all looks really good to me. I love the Knight of Swords. Haven't really worked with the Knight of Swords in an intellectual capacity, but I feel that this is really good. It looks really good. It feels really good here. I love the Knight of Swords here. It speaks for me. It has a certain intellectual depth, and I feel there would be a certain ease, perhaps, your experience, or just very adept, very knowledgeable. And I'm gonna keep these cards here as your advice, because I just feel that because your original question was, you said this was your passion, and this card says follow your passion, breathe and find inner calm, with the awakening card here, which really complements everything. Excuse me. So that would be your spread. Oh, with the Queen of Wands. How beautiful. How bold. Stepping firmly into this. But yeah, I feel this would go great for you, and especially the exam, I think that will be a very, a stepping stone for you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed your reading, Emmy. And do let me know if you feel comfortable, by the way. What country are you in? I would like to know. Again, only if you feel comfortable sharing. I know that can be sensitive, private information, but I am curious. But yeah, that would be your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Your guides were so nice. Your guides, by the way, are so crisp. I know that makes no sense, but they're like, okay, we're here. Is it a yes? Yes. I think it is a yes. They're like, we don't operate in yeses and nos, technically, but I feel it's more a yes, what we consider to be a yes. Oh, Morocco. Wow. 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 I would have to look up a lot of their stuff there. I know nothing about Morocco. My puny little American brain. All right. Am I destined to get fame, recognition, and financial independence via YouTube? Capricorn. Okay. All right, so we have one popping out here. We have devotion. I like this card. Starting off, we have divine masculine here. And lastly, we have deception. Well, not lastly, we have deception. Right, really interesting. Yeah, that's what I was kind of seeing. And one more. We have the answer is no. Okay. We have, wow, their guides are very sharp today. We have pride and ego, communication, received, stuck. And your supporting cards here are the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords. Oh, excuse me, the 10 of Cups. I think I said Pentacles. 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. And we have here the Pope, the Hierophant. Page, Queen, Empress, Knight. All right, so I do see this being basically a part of your path overall, but like this being the sole source of independence via YouTube. Perhaps not, you know, but I do see, I view the devotion card here and the divine masculine card almost as a partial way. So I see this maybe perhaps this is your foot in the door, especially if you're doing what you're passionate about, especially when you're doing what you're just devoted to, you know. But the divine, I feel like, I think you are feminine. And so the masculine card here, I feel like it speaks of potential imbalance that could happen. And so perhaps this is what the cards are cautioning about. And also, again, I was saying that I feel this can be a complementary thing, but not the sole source. So I thought I separated these cards out. So I'm looking for, guys, your mama, your tarot person today is not as sharp. But yes, reading your cards here. I'm not in that capacity, but this capacity. But anyways, again, I just feel like it's a yes. You can, especially when you're devoted to it. But there's an element of distortion. Basically, I feel the cards are almost pointing towards. And so I feel that it's definitely part of the path towards your overall success, Miss Mina. But it is not the sole. And it's 333, by the way. It's not the sole thing. And it was follow your path and start from scratch. Okay. No. Sorry. I don't. Queen of Swords. Do you remember this person? Because I personally don't. But I know there was someone that didn't get to go. Yeah, that one's out. So anyways, your 2 cards of advice here. And I'm setting the deck, by the way, officially. But I guess just put this one back in because I can't find the other one. Setting the deck here. All right, so we have your cards here. Exactly. Uncover hidden secrets. I was saying I feel that this is part of your path, but there's something deeper within yourself that could unlock more abundance than just via YouTube. It's something like it's always creativity, right? We have learned from the past. All right, so maybe you tried in the past or something, or just how you tried in the past, looking at your energetic energetic emotional state, I guess, in the past while trying to manifest money. And we have be fully present and embrace your shadow with the sacral chakra. And this is chaotic yin energy, basically. So just knowing, like I was saying, it's within yourself, creativity. This is chaotic yin energy. And I keep getting this card, embrace your shadow. And I'm just like, what the fuck does that mean, right? So it's really about going within and like uncovering the hidden secrets within yourself. All right, so that will be all for your reading. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Mina. Next up we have Princess K, Princess K. Gina, may you consider your question a sexual question and those questions. Think of another. Yeah, just have 2 questions, but I'll see basically if I consider it to be or not. When is it gonna let me stop or what? What makes me seductive to others? And what's the other question that one? What was the other question that you had? That one's not really, I mean, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. That was one I was thinking about doing. Actually, I was going to do, what do strangers think of you sexually? Because I swear people just look at me and I'm just like, are you undressing me with your eyes, sir? Have some respect. But obviously he doesn't know. I mean, I don't know. I think sometimes you can honestly tell, but yeah. I'm just like, have some respect. What makes me seductive to others? It is a full moon. It is a new moon, so I'm going to let this question slide today. Borderline. You really know how to push it, Princess K. And you're welcome, by the way, Mina, if you're still here. Oh, guys, you're so funny. I know. Okay, anyways. What makes this person seductive to others? Mask. They can't see through you. How interesting. Muse. Deception. They just can't see through you. Recognition. They get in with the shadow. I just feel like you have this deep air of mystery around you. And the Muse card here feels like you have, I saw wetness, like female wetness. But female wetness in the fact that it's like your aura inspires people, but on a very subconscious level. So like people like being in your energy overall. And I said wetness, and you have the wetness card here. Yeah, like something about wetness as well. I don't know if you're, I don't know. Anyways, we also have here. But yeah, I feel a certain mystery. You're so mysterious, you know? And that kind of intimidates people, but also draws them into you. We have the Chariot, the World. Have a very strong personality is what I'm seeing there. I feel, and that, I think I said intimidation or something, but I feel you also intimidate others. I feel like this, and we have the Ten of Cups here. I feel this pressure on my chest. So I feel this may mean that it could be hard for you to fully connect with others, or to for people to really want to talk to you, maybe even. I feel a certain resting bee face here, or resting bish face here as well. Very regal feminine though. The Chariot and the World here, I get a certain sense of haughtiness, or I get a certain sense of charm, I guess. But it's like it's a certain snootiness, I feel. But it's not in like a bad way. It's like in a way that it's like you just come off as very almost royal, I would say. We have the Eight of Wands. Again, the wetness card. The Eight of Wands, to some people, it's a sex card. So going with the wetness thing, or sex. Very, a lot of sexual energy, I guess, or something. The Page of Wands. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, I was saying resting bitch face. Bish face. And also the Empress. People kind of like don't know what to make of you, but there's a certain... I guess people just don't really can't, like, they can see you, but you just exist around them. So yeah. We have crown chakra. People see your quiet connection to the divine, whether they know it or not. And yeah, connect with spirit. I feel this is signifying the invisible... It's like how people just can sense things and they don't know they're sensing it, but they can sense it. That's what I feel with those cards there. It's like they can sense it and they don't know why. They like are drawn to you, like spiritually. Multiple levels, I feel, of connection here. So I feel this is more of like an ethereal thing here, and for others it's definitely more of a like, whoa, I don't understand this person, like I want to get to know them. It's like basically having like a basic curiosity, because of like there's nothing but so much beneath the surface, basically. All right, so that will conclude your reading, Princess K. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining today. And yeah. I'm glad it did. Up next, we have Mary Triss. You're welcome. Will S respond if I text him now? All right, so we have here conclusion. By the way, these cards are brutally honest. So, yeah. Brutally honest. They've hurt my feelings so many times, but I love that level of clarity. We have offer. The answer is yes. And overall advice. How interesting. We have awakening, balancing the scales, 5D, victim. LOL, you must be a fire sign. Who? I am a water sign, personally. Alright, and let's get some more information here. Conclusion offer. 10 of Wands. Offer, the answer is yes. The 8 of Cups. And the answer is yes, soulmate. The 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, the Musician, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. It seems to be a yes. I feel this is a yes. I feel, though, there could be still some emotional stagnation or emotional, like, I'm just seeing, like, a rolling, or, like, I'm just seeing, basically, it's not a free flow of energy yet, the situation. So just keeping that in mind. There's still, perhaps, some clearings or something, some clearings happening within this energetic bond, but it's, the answer is yes. I mean, we have it on the damn board, so appreciate the mystery of life. The cards are so funny. And we have nourish and honor your health, making sure that you're taking care of yourself at this time, perhaps flowing some of the energy from the situation into yourself, meaning, like, I don't know, just taking some more time for yourself versus worrying about the situation. But overall, first they're saying appreciate the mystery of life, appreciate not necessarily 100% knowing, you know, but I also feel this answer is obviously yes. I mean, we have, and the 7 of Pentacles here too, so that's Lord of, like, it's like may take some time, but it will happen. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you. Namaste. Are there any new subs in the chat? Yes, there is. I said there is, so there is. I feel you're a Scorpio. There is fire in that water. Oh, yeah. I have fire. I have a lot of water in my chart, actually, but I have some fire in my chart, too. I need to do an episode I just want you guys to see my chart, basically, to get to know me. Because it's a lot of freaking Scorpio here. Yeah, I have Sagittarius in my 11th house. And Pluto and Sag. Scorpio. And Aries and Saturn. Saturn and Aries. So that is a very fiery placement. Honestly. Almost too much. You guys got me focused on myself. And Leo as well. But yeah, some fire. A lot of water, though. A lot of freaking water. I'm like, oh goodness. Saturated in yin energy. Does P have feelings for me? All right. Does P have feelings for this individual? Too much. Too much, too much, too much. Understanding. Yeah, I feel that I would be a perfect match with a fire sign. But then I'm like, I want the stability of Earth. So perhaps an Earth Sun or something, or Earth Ascendant. Perhaps an Earth Ascendant, because I want him to come off in a very strong, protective way, but have like that fire moon, perhaps, that passion. I need that. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean. All right. We have contemplation here. So I feel this person is trying to understand their feelings. It's really interesting because I feel that on one hand they do, but on the other hand they're still confused. Yeah, they're like, I really just kind of have to think things through. I really need to kind of sort things out. But that kind of is an indication as well that they're not necessarily in their heart center. So I would make sure that you are in your heart center at this time and not in your head. We have bound. Yeah, because the answer here is yes. And that's why I'm saying the contemplation, you know, in their head, not in their heart. Making sure that you're in your heart at this. Literally, I was saying in your heart. And I feel this is almost saying like return to your heart, you know? Return to your fresh start. So there could be something happening in this connection, you know, but it is stuck energy in there as well. But with the butterfly behind it, I do feel there's something could come forth, whether it's just like short contact or whatever, but I do feel it's about being in your heart at this time, and that's not comfortable for many people, myself included. But yeah, they're saying it's about being in your heart, and so they're talking to me too, but I'm like, fuck off. Anyways, we have here the Nine of Wands. This is literally the card that is like all about doing, you know, and not necessarily being. So Nine of Wands is very beautiful, but has a very striving energy to it. So perhaps this is the time to embrace ego death, meaning embracing a death of what you thought. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I would making sure that you're shifting into your heart space at this. I mean, it sounds so fucking cliche, right? You're probably like tired of hearing it, but literally, we have to live from our hearts, especially as feminines, but especially at this time. So, yeah. And lastly, here we have the Fool. The Ace of Wands, but the answer is yes behind it. There's definitely still an energetic connection there. The Seven of Swords, there's too much. Literally, I was saying too much in your mind. And 333 again. And we have the Seven of Swords. Again, a very beautiful card. I love the Seven of Swords, but in love, it's kind of like more defensive, you know? And the Ten of Cups with the Hangman behind it. We have your cards here, Wake Up Call, and Balance Your Emotions. And to balance your emotions, you must go into that chaotic heart center and get shit centered. You must go into that chaotic heart center and get shit centered. That was tongue twister. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I really like that one. Your guides are very pragmatic to a certain degree, but I guess pragmatism in our regards are like think, and pragmatism for them is like feel, you know, get clear energetically, also in the space around you as well. But yeah. All right. The Taurus Sun with Leo Moon. Wow. That's really cool. It's like I can I'm good at it. I know I'm good at it. So like I'm not even going to say anything because I know what's coming. He's going to have a fire moon placement. He has to have a fire moon placement with an earth sun. Earth sun, but honestly preferably earth rising, earth ascendant, because it's like more stable, you know? But yeah. Next up we have MK. Is MF quiet because he is trying to move on with someone else? I need to watch Kung Fu Panda tonight. Literally, that movie is so childish, but like so full of like spiritual information. Like I just have to watch it, I think, tonight. I keep thinking about it. Anyways, is this person quiet because he's trying to move on with someone else? We're going to start with the tarot this time. Yeah, no problem. You see my little antenna sticking up. Is this person trying to move on with someone else? Is he quiet because he's trying to move on with someone else? 3 of Pentacles. Oh. Ace of Wands. Four of Wands. How interesting. Yeah, I love Avatar: Last Airbender. The only reason why I haven't rewatched it, honestly, at this point, is because I've watched so much anime, and anime is definitely more mature than that show, and so I'm just used to seeing that caliber of, like, maturity, I guess. I'm very picky, but I definitely have to rewatch it again. I've watched it once through, and then I watched Legend of Korra. Disappointment, but yes, Avatar: Last Airbender. Literally, I feel like I consider that to be an anime, even though it's not Japanese. That's the best America will ever do. Well, stay tuned. But one of the best that America will ever do, and so yeah, definitely, really good show. Didn't mean to go on a tangent there. I would love to have a hangout, by the way, where we just discuss what we like. Like, I love shows like that. Yeah, I was going to try to make those cards about work, but I don't know what else you see, sis. We have destruction here. Honestly, what I see, I do see possibility of third party here, but it's also very interesting because we have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a card of energetic satisfaction, if you could say. We have fresh start here. And so perhaps it seems what is the word? Premature, I would say, the situation. So maybe this is like rushing into a connection, but I am seeing someone here. We have fall here. Or at least looking. And again, I just feel like a premature satisfaction of some sort with the Ace and the 4. We have Divine Masculine. What's this card? Shadow Work. Settling, Summer, Numbing. Trying to see where the third party card is at. But yeah, again, I feel this is a yes, but again, it feels like it's premature, or there's something that it's just like wrongfully assuming something. Not on your part, I feel, but like almost this relationship perhaps is wrongfully assuming. Or maybe it is that he isn't seeing anyone, you know, but I don't feel that there is I feel this person has moved into a different energetic space separate from you. And whether that be with someone else, perhaps. And even if it is, I just see it being like rushed and or just something that burns itself out really quickly is what I'm seeing with the Ace and the 4 of Wands. Exactly. The Devil here. You know, so something that burns itself up really, really quickly. And I feel this person almost will come to their senses eventually, you know. But I just feel this is almost an unwise decision on his part, whether that was to separate with you or just, I just feel like this state of like unwisdom on his part and basically settling. You know, that's what's on the bottom of the deck. And from pride and ego, exactly, this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling a lot of pride and ego. So I don't know what happened specifically in you guys' relationship. But I do see... What is the third party card? I'm interested. Oh, we have the answer is yes with third party, so perhaps. But I feel more so this is like folly on his end. And he'll see eventually, for sure. But it's like he's paving this road specifically. We have listen closely, speak wisely. And I was saying folly on his end. And we also have connect with your ancestors at this time. So yeah, definitely seeing that possibility. And again, I also feel like just something, I feel something crashing and burning, you know, basically. And yeah, let's see what this one is. So that'll be a reading. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And yes, that double yes on Avatar Last Airbender. Definitely have to add that to my to rewatch list. Have you ever seen Samurai Champloo? That's the show. If you have, we can be best friends. All right. Up next here we have when will I see the Cancer again? If you see us meeting, we live in different countries. All right. So when will I see the Cancer again? I have not seen you, Rico. I have not saw you, Rico. I think that's regarding the Samurai Champloo. I'm gonna type it just because I can barely speak sometimes, I feel. But this one is kind of hard to say. Sam. There we go. Alright, anyways. Anywho. When will I see this? What will this person see this Cancer again? We have Divine Masculine. Family. Divine Feminine. I started one of his movies the other day, Princess Mononoke. Didn't finish it though. We have interesting cards here. One more. Soulmate. Okay. I feel that what separates you guys possibly could be family, and or this means like he has family obligations with his mother and or father. Or he has like an actual family to take care of, you know? Because Divine Masculine is separating Divine Feminine, it's like they're both on the board, but they're separated. And you're saying that you guys are in different countries. So, like, you said when. This isn't really a when. I'll see what the tarot say, but I'm not seeing a when here. I'm seeing the obstacle more so. Yeah, those movies are so good. They're so refreshing to watch, you know? Because they're so layered and have so much meaning. And even still, you can't, like, ascertain all of it, really. Divine Masculine family. When will this person? We have the Hermit. He doesn't have a family of his own, but he is now back at their parents' house. Gotcha. Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is not unknown timing, but it can be a while, just because I feel the Hermit here with the Eight of Pentacles, that's like some deep inner work that's happening, you know, and so that's kind of like where he's at mentally. And so I just see the separation here, you know, and that's what it is currently. And you do have these beautiful feelings with this ace here, but this person's also quite pragmatic as well. And so they wouldn't, I feel like they want to see you again, but what is it? The aces are springtime, so perhaps next spring, you know, but perhaps like planning a trip next spring, but overall, or even in winter time. But I feel this could be a while. Keep it simple. Yeah, just because I feel this person's almost like in a head down, like my head's down, putting in the work, doing the work. You know, he's about results right now. Contemplate the matter. And I do feel that you're like, I don't know if you guys are talking or not, but perhaps on his mind, but his priority currently is career, and or this is career. This is something about like, or at least bettering the self, working on the self, evolving the self. Because there's a state of internal crises almost. This person, the Knight or the Hermit here for me represents wanting to find that stability, or wanting to like find the inner strength, especially with Divine Masculine card there. So yes, he's currently working, and I feel that that's not it for him, and so he's currently searching like, what do I do? You know, how can I better myself? I have these emotions, I have these feelings, I have this girl here, you know, set the Queen of Pentacles, or Queen of Wands, excuse me. But there's also this sense of confusion, because it's almost like there's no practical way to move forward here. Not saying the feelings are useless, but feelings here for this individual, it's an indulgement, I suppose, I would say. I feel like he has an action message for you. Spice up your routine. Perhaps doing something. This could be about him wanting to do something different, spicing up his routine. But I also feel that could be for you as well. So yeah, when? I would say perhaps Virgo season. Maybe. Winter. I feel something there too. But really, spring perhaps. But I don't know, winter for me is like, I feel a certain pull. So maybe around winter time, Christmas time, something like that. Maybe this is why the family card is here. Maybe it will be like a family gap. I don't know how close you guys are, but maybe it'll be something like that. So yes. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you found your reading to be resonant with you. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Namaste. All right. I always end so gently. I always disconnect so gently. I don't know. Sometimes I really. All right. Pretty in pink. Will Jay follow me back? Yes, he comes back for Christmas. Okay, yeah. Or in summer as well. Gotcha. That could be the cups. But I do cups more as springtime. I guess late spring, early summer. But winter. Definitely I feel a strong pull there. Like you guys could see each other in winter time. Will Jay follow this person back? I'm going to do 3 card spread here. When he comes back to a city, we are closer but still in different countries. Perhaps you can meet there or something. Depending, you know. All depends on circumstances. Love can move mountains, they say. Will this person follow back on social media? Will Jay... My God, you're just so funny. Will Jay follow back on social media? They're like, what the... Anyways, you have here winter. So LOL at Laura's pretty, but this is not for you, but that winter there. Patience. Communication. Material world. King of Pentacles. Why did I pull 4 cards for you? Put them on bottom of the deck. King of Pentacles here. And the Knight of Swords. Or Page of Swords, excuse me. The Tower. Knight of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. Oh. No, I did not. So we have 8 of Pentacles next to the Hermit again. That's all. I was like, definitely did not put those cards back in together. So they're back together somehow. How strange. We have Protect Yourself. And You're Overthinking. Yeah, that's what I was getting to. Glad you guys agree. I feel this person, you know, I feel that, yes, possibly, you know, but it's, the cards say patience thing. I think you're overthinking, yeah, you're maybe overthinking it a little bit, and possibly needing to take a step back from the inner chatter, and just, I guess, the message from earlier, sinking into your heart space a little bit, and not allowing yourself to be worried about the situation. But overall, I do feel that it's somewhat yes. But that you're overthinking. Somewhat yes, meaning maybe like 45%-ish yes. Which is strong. But it's not definitive, basically. And it's almost like they're saying you don't want this person to follow you back. You don't want this person to be around you. You just think you do with the overthinking card. But I could be adding in my own 2 cents there. But yeah, I feel this person will follow you back. But it's just really about having patience about that. And just expecting it, you know. Not really giving it a second thought. Easier said than done, especially when you're like attached to it. But I think the patience card is the core message. Patience. You know? To your word observer commitment. I want them to follow me back. Okay. So I hope that helped. And yeah. I have been selected for a company. I am waiting for the acceptance letter. Most of my friends received it, but I haven't. Will I get... So you're saying you have been selected, but you're waiting for the acceptance letter. So you've been selected. What is the difference between being selected and the acceptance letter? Doesn't being selected denote a letter? Or is it you are selected, but then you still must be accepted? I just want a little bit more details, because I guess I'm a little bit confused, because I would think that if you are selected, then you are accepted automatically, but yes, they can send a rejection letter even after being selected. Wow, how interesting. It's almost like we're going to dangle this fucking carrot in front of your face and then say, fuck you. Or thumbs up. You just don't know. That's so fucked up. Wow. In my opinion, that's pretty fucked up. All right, so now that I understand more, because I would just assume that if you got selected, then you get accepted, but I guess not. Anyways, will this person receive acceptance letter within the week? We have guide here. This card's also calling me. We have mute. And we have reinvention. Spring. The answer is no. Communication. Pride and ego. They select a bulk of students and then their requirement is completed. This is really strange schooling techniques. Honestly, it is seeming more like a no, that you have not been accepted, but just keeping in mind that nothing's set in stone and that there are always multiple realities, we live in quantum reality, apparently. And there are multiple ways, like the cards are never set in stone, but it does seem more like a no. And I honestly feel like this may not benefit you, may not, kind of what we call a blessing in disguise. May feel like being kicked on your ass, but we have King of Cups, maybe freeing you up to follow something more emotionally aligned. And if this is something that is emotionally aligned for you, just expecting another opportunity, But again, it does seem like more of a no, but it's nothing is ever set in stone when it comes to the cards. So, yeah. And the cards can also be considered a projection of your own reality as well. The Empress, the Nine of Cups. With the King of Pentacles on the bottom. You have a lot of King energy here. The Chariot, the Seven of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So again, I feel this is the cards. It's the whole little spiel I just gave kind of like was confirmed in the cards themselves. We have Find Your Muse here and Center and Ground. I feel this is really the card here. Center and ground yourself. Center and ground yourself in your energy and realize that you'll be okay either way, but I feel it's really interesting. I feel that it can really go either way at this point, especially when you center and ground yourself. But overall, it does feel more like a no, but I'm not counting out the possibility that you are accepted, But I do feel it's one of those situations where it's a blessing in disguise, but you're like, is it really? It is, you know. But yeah, the tarot cards are really interesting when trying to ascertain definitive information, because it's they don't create your reality, basically, you know. They can interpret a reality, but they don't necessarily create your reality. So it's like, I always feel interested in people doing yes and no's now, because we don't live in a binary reality. So it's an interesting way to approach it when it's not binary, you know. But anywho, enough of that. Enough of whatever that is. Up next here we have KC. KC, are you here? This new moon in Cancer hangout has been so chill. Way too chill, almost. It's like I miss my regular faces. No Emily today. No Luna today. I guess your friend, Queen of Swords, Aries, beautiful Aries goddess, she's not here today. She hasn't come back. I guess Casey's not here either. Did you have any questions you wanted to ask, Queen of Swords? Or like, stop shuffling. Like, I can't help myself. I'm gonna try to do a sound bowl transmission today. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't think she's here. So that may or may not conclude the free list today. Oh, did he? Could you do Friday at 11:45? Yeah. You're welcome, by the way, if you're still watching. Yeah, I guess we are done with the free list. Today was so short. I guess that's good though, because I've been wanting to go outside and ground, and I'm super excited for tonight. I'm gonna go out and work with some lunar energy. So I would say that you should do that too, Queen of Swords. Especially because, I don't know, I just feel like you should. Root chakra. Root chakra. Huh, how interesting. I never saw it that way. We'll see. They're just like giving me little downloads. That was quick. Yeah, it was quick. That's what I was saying too. I'm like, wow, it's only an hour in, and I'm already done. I don't know. Maybe because I titled it New Moon Hangout and not like tarot readings today. But it's whatever. Mama's good. I've been feeling more slowed down, anyways. But I feel that I haven't slowed down in a while, so that's why. Did you have a question, Queen of Swords? A question that you wanted to ask or anything before I end today's live. Okay. Let's spring into action. Is P still living with his baby's mother? I'm gonna go clean out my holy room when I'm done-ish. I'm gonna eat. So I'm making a to-do list. Wash up. Yeah, because I've been clearing my spaces out recently. Does much for the psyche just to see shit go out of your house. And to see more room. Is P still living with his baby's mother? Ooh, wow, we have the answer is no flopping out. So we have the answer is no there. So I don't feel the need to draw any more cards. We can do some tarot with that one though, but just because that was so direct, I'm gonna say the answer is no with that one. Will he try to contact? We have fear, lessons, deception. Blah, 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 blah. Same feeling, right? Crossroads. Nostalgia. I feel that he's not living with her, but he's still energetically tied to her with this nostalgia card. Someone was like, you see how hard they're gripping that fucking heart? I'm like, oh, yes. Yeah, he's still bound to this individual, but it is like common sense, you know, but compromise. So they're still talking to each other, I feel. But yeah, he's not living with her. I'm going to clarify his, will he contact? I feel he wants to. Yeah, he wants to. But the difference between wanting something and actually having it, right? But yeah, I feel that he does want to contact you. He does want to at least, like, it's like we all come under the guise of, like, friendship, you know? But, like, you know what that means. The Knight of Pentacles. Thinking perhaps more long-term and linear terms. I don't know how old this person is, but perhaps he's arrived. I feel this is, I want to take these cards together. I feel this is about him arriving at a new time in his life to where he's seeing things and doing things differently. Basically purging. This is the Devil with Temperance. I'll be back. So I could not find what I was looking for. But it was a book, basically, just to complement the reading. But yeah, like I was saying, I feel that this person is basically trying to start new patterns in his life. Trying to do things differently, think more long term. Basically reinvent himself to a certain degree. I feel a certain sense of reinvention, or I want to discover my fullest potential, basically. Or really discovering what he's made of, what I'm made of. We have shadow work here. I do feel that as well. Possibly even not having... I don't know, I feel this with this person because this temperance card is here. It may be a spiritual awakening, maybe not in the sense of what we consider to be a spiritual awakening, but this person basically is going deeper into the layers of their soul. We have respect yourself and be respected, of course, admit your faults. Time to look in the mirror. This is a great exercise to do. Looking in the mirror and thinking of that person, you know? I did that. It was very, I started laughing for some reason, but I like it. And we have hold your head high. All right, so yeah, I feel that this person, will he try to contact you? I mean, like, maybe, but it's really, the cards are really ambiguous here. We are in not another, but just ambiguous situation, ambiguous time currently in this person's energy, at least. So I do feel, you know, I guess the desire, the wanting, the desire, like I was saying, but the difference between wanting something and having it, you know, or doing it even, blah, blah, blah. I channel, and then sometimes I'm like, you're talking about yourself right now, Gina. Like, I know. But yeah, do you have anything else you want to ask? I hope that sufficed. And yeah, my bad for walking off. I thought I had a book here somewhere, and it has the position of Le Diable and Temperance together, and I wanted to read that interpretation. But of course, I can't find the book, so it's fine. It's fine. But do you have any other questions? Did you have anything else you wanted to add to this? Because, I mean, I like it, you know, but it's very just ambiguous and really not leaning towards a no, but I would say definitely leaning more so towards a no, and or far into the future, I would say. Far-ish into the future. Or at least from one cycle to another. So, yeah. It's really interesting when someone's like, timelines. I'm like, do you guys know how different time is? Like, how skewed our interpretation of time is? But anyways, I'm glad you don't have any more questions. Thank you so much, as always, for hanging out with me today. It sounded like a no. Yeah, it feels more like a no, honestly. But I wouldn't necessarily count it out, you know? But it's like, basically, I can never kill the flames of hope. But it does feel more like a no, I would say. And if it is a yes, it's in the long, like, unforeseeable future, basically. But yeah, I'm so glad that resonated with you. Thank you so much again, as always, for being the moderator for this channel. I feel that since you have joined, I've really seen a lot of progress, and I deeply enjoy that. Thank you so much.